So I'm Francis Dufay. I'm the managing director of Jumia in Ivory Coast. Been here for more than a year and running a company that's now 1.5 years old.
And how successful is Jumia in Cote d'Ivoire?
Well, very successful, I must say. No, seriously, we've been very, very happy with the trend so far. We're still pretty young, but we, I think, have convinced most of our potential customers in Ivory Coast that we are a reliable and trustable partner for shopping. We've passed the 1,000 orders bar a few months ago already. We're on a very good trend for the rest of the year and for the coming years.
And how do people order? Do they use PC or do they use mobile?
So right now it's mostly PC. That's the old way of ordering online, I must say. Mostly PC, but we have a huge potential in Ivory Coast on mobile. Most people in our customer target have mobiles. Lots of people are buying mobiles and buying data. And we're trying to reach more people outside of Abidjan or people who don't have the internet at work. And all these people will reach them via mobile.
So it's the reverse pattern to Nigeria, because in Nigeria actually mobile is becoming quite a significant platform for ordering.
It's becoming significant for us as well, but we started from a bit further away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of delivering in the country, do you deliver to the whole country or just bits of the country?
So the whole country. Our promise to our customers is that we'll deliver them anywhere in Ivory Coast within 5 days.
So the furthest away from Abidjan, say the border with Burkina Faso, how long would it take you to get something?
You should expect 5 days.
5 days?
Yeah,
days.
that's our promise. We'll try to make it faster, of course.
Okay. And what are the top selling items?
So we mostly sell, I would say, fashion, electronics, and phones, smartphones, lots of smartphones.
Okay, so those
hence the development of mobile.
Absolutely, yeah. You're selling to your own customers.
Exactly, we're creating our market in a way.
Yeah. So what are the barriers, do you think, to the expansion of what you're doing here?
So greatest barrier anywhere in e-commerce in Western Africa and in Ivory Coast more specifically will be trust.
Yeah.
We arrived on a market where people are not used to buying online and they're really scared about cybercrime. Ivory Coast used to be and still remains quite famous for cybercrime. So people basically will not trust e-commerce. Whatever is on the internet is supposed to be a scam.
Yeah.
So that's my job, that's our job to make them believe, to make them realize otherwise.
Yeah.
And we're working on that pretty hard and we're getting there and we see it in the numbers.
And you were saying earlier that in fact people know Jumia because you've run
yes.
campaigns and you've run...
Yeah, we've been very present in all the media you can think of.
Yeah.
We're pretty much everywhere on Facebook and Google, billboards, TV. It's very important to be also offline so that people realize that it's real.
Yeah.
And there's something physical that you can see. And it enables us to create more trust progressively.
Yeah.
That's very important for us. People have to know us. People have to get the sense that they can try.
Yeah.
And when they try, they're happy.
And so how many people thus far have trusted you, as it were? How many people are using the website, for example?
So I like to say that we are the biggest mall in Ivory Coast, open 24/7,
yeah.
which means that we have on a monthly basis way more than 400,000 visitors.
Yeah.
So that's people walking into your shop.
Yeah.
And we have tens of thousands of actual customers.
You were talking about 2 other barriers earlier. What are the 2 other barriers?
So the other 2, they're slightly related to trust. It's logistics.
Yeah.
We need to be able to deliver whatever you ordered anywhere in the country at the time we promised. This is not obvious, partly due to infrastructure, but mostly due to the lack of a real ecosystem of 3PLs.
Yeah.
Before Jumia, there was no real need to get packages to the northern border.
Yeah.
So there was no, we have a few 3PLs we can work with and we trust, and we try to make them, to grow together with them. But it's not something like you can expect in Europe, where you just give your packages to DHL or UPS,
yeah.
and it gets to the customer easily. That's not something that happens here.
Yeah. So what's the third?
And the third one, we're getting there, payment. Okay. Payment. Right now, by far the vast majority of what we sell is paid cash on delivery.
So it's the similar system to Nigeria. You order online and pay at the door.
Exactly. In Ivory Coast, there's such a history with credit card fraud that we have not invested on this platform at all for now.
Yeah.
And people are getting used to cash payment. It's quite a constraint for our operations, but eventually we found a way to work with it, and our customers like it. People are still at a stage where they will not want to pay upfront for their stuff.
But you are looking at credit card payment.
We're looking to credit card payment right now. The current step, the step we're taking right now is investing a lot on mobile payment on phones with our partner MTN. So we're pushing a lot MTN mobile money, and we get good feedback from the market. I would say we will need at some point to open credit card payment, but be very cautious about it and provide our customers with all the guarantees that we can.
Final question is, how does it fit into the rest of retail? Because obviously if you're buying something through e-commerce, it competes with bricks and mortar. So what's retail like in Cote d'Ivoire?
Tough question. It's very different depending on where you look at.
Let's look at the capital Abidjan.
So if we look at Abidjan, there are some areas of Abidjan where we're starting to have enough and soon too much retail.
Yeah.
In this area where we are based at the moment, there are lots of shopping malls that are already in operations or being built.
Yeah.
So at some point it will be enough or maybe too much.
Yeah.
In some areas there's almost nothing, like more popular areas, and we have a strong card to play there. And outside, if you look outside of Abidjan, there's a huge potential for e-commerce because large retail chains have not invested there. You can buy grocery there easily in good retail chains, but what we sell, fashion, electronics, really hard to find in those locations slightly remote from Abidjan.
And you're a rocket startup, aren't you? And there are other rocket startups here. Very quickly describe them.
Okay, yeah, so we have lots of brothers and sisters in the country, I would say. Lamudi, they do online real estate. Carmudi, they do online car sales. Everjobs, they sell, they provide job offers and CVs to companies. Kaimu, they are C2C, so they're like eBay. Yeah. So kind of a complementary business to Jumia. And we also have Jovago, they do online travel. Yeah. And we have Hello Food, last but not least, they do an online food service.
And are they experiencing similar sorts of success?
Yeah, they're doing very well. They all have different challenges. There's one overall challenge that is trust and access to the internet, so changing shopping habits and purchasing habits, even for food, even for real estate and whatever. But they've received very encouraging response from the market.